Hi everyone and welcome to my kitchen. This is renovation episode 2, I think it is. Or could be 3, I've lost track. You saw me finish the bathroom in the last video, so this week I'm starting on the kitchen to get it finished. I am feeling absolutely dreadful. I've got a terrible cold, head cold, I've got no makeup on whatsoever, and my throat is absolutely raging. But I'd rather be doing something and feeling terrible than doing nothing and feeling terrible. So if I look like I'm going on a go slow, that's the reason why. And if I look fed up or miserable, that's also the reason why. But I'm just going to try and do a little bit. And also, I am slightly intimidated by all of this. Where's Tom when I need him? Bless him. No, he's at work. I can do this, Jane. I can do this. He started me off on the wood. Obviously, I'm going to do wood paneling all the way around. So he started me off. He's put my level on, he's put the batten on. I have to continue with the batten all the way around and then continue with the wood paneling. Wood paneling is really easy to do because all you do is tongue and groove wood paneling. So you just literally slot it into the groove, put a bit of glue on, a couple of fine nails. So yeah, it's not difficult. I'm just intimidated because I've got sockets to go around. I've got the window to go, well, 1, 2, 3 windows to go around the door. This socket is slap bang right in the wrong place. So it's gonna look like that. And I don't think it's gonna look very nice. So I might ask Tom if he can move the socket, the socket and the box, raise it up so it's away from the paneling, raise it up, and then I can do a full row of paneling and then put the dado on, and then it won't look ridiculous with paneling, bit of dado and a socket slapped in the middle. Obviously, when we put the socket there, I didn't know I was going to do paneling. So, and also the height of my paneling is dictated by the length of the paneling because it's not cheap. And I got the last job lot of the double beaded paneling. It's got like a bead and another bead. It was on clearance in B&Q, so I got everything that I had, and I think I've got enough. But it's still not cheap even when it was on clearance. And so what we're doing is, when we say we, well, yeah, me, I'm going to be doing it, not just Tom, me. We'll cut it in half for the height, and then so we're getting like no wastage. And then I also bought the leftover. There's a couple of packets of like that length. So I've got a couple of packets of them. So I'll be using them as well. And obviously, hopefully there won't be much waste because what I cut off will do the little bits that go under the window. But that's the reason why it's this height. So yeah, so anyway, I'm feeling dreadful. I'm burning up. My throat's raging, but I'm going to keep going and I'll probably break for umpteen thousand cups of coffee in between. And this is probably going to take me however many days it takes me. The kitchen is not going to be finished this week in this video, that's for sure. But I thought I'd take you along with me to see how far I get. And also I wanted to let you know, wanted to say, if you were intimidated by DIY jobs or you've never done anything like that, I'm intimidated right now today, seriously, but I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to just take my time. So if I can do it, you can do it. So you've seen me cut the first piece, wherever that piece is. I've lost it already. Is this the piece? No, this is not the piece. I've lost my first piece already. No, I haven't. There it is on the wall. It's that good. My cut work is that good. It's on the wall. I haven't glued it or anything yet. Yeah, tap it back out. Yeah, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue, beaded glue down each of the grooves for it to sit in the tongue. And then a little bit of no nails on the back. I'm not going to overly glue it because it's going to be quite a nice snug fit. And then to finish it off, I shall show you. It's obviously not going to look like this. So to finish it off, I'm then going to cover the top part with some dado. It won't be this dado, but this is just to give you an idea. So the dado will sit flush on the top of this strip of wood, and it will also cover any odd joins. Tom did that, not me. He's getting the blame for that one. It's going to be a deeper dado. It's going to be a little bit deeper than that. So I'm not going to be overly, well, I am going to be fussy about what I cut. I don't want to make loads of mistakes, but obviously I've got quite a bit of a leeway because it'll get hidden behind the dado once it's finished, and it'll all sit flush against that, so you won't see anything. That is the plan. But I've got a spirit level I can do it. I can do it. That's what I'm doing this week. That's not bad actually. I'm quite pleased considering I had no idea what I was doing. And I think our Tom would give me 8 out of 10 for that, I'm sure. Hi everyone, so it's the next day and I am feeling slightly better than yesterday, so that's good. So I got as far as this yesterday. Light was fading fast. So my plan is, again, it's late in the day again, it's 10 to 3. I've just been out for groceries, coffee with mum, so obviously the day's been used on other things. But yeah, get in the kitchen and see if I can do a bit more. So the plan is, I'm going to crack on this afternoon and I'm going to try and do as much as I can around the walls. Obviously need to get some screws to put the sockets on. Tom had a look yesterday and he said, I did a good job, so that's good. If Tom says I did a good job, that'll do for me. And obviously he said, obviously I'm going to need the longer screws. So I'm going to need at least 10 screws, but the sockets are absolutely fine as they are, as long as I don't obviously put anything in them. That's fine. So yes, I'm going to crack on. But before I do that, I've just bought a cookie dough mix, Belgian milk chocolate chunk cookie dough mix from Aldi. So I thought I'd put this in. Apparently you just take it out and slice it into cookie shapes. So I'm going to do that, put that in the oven so they're cooking while I am busy doing the wood. So basically that's the cookie dough, and I've never done it before. And it just says, right, so slice into 8 equal pieces and make sure they're well apart on the baking tray. Well, I've got 10, so 2 more. Right, so that's that done. So need to go and put my apron on and get cracking, move all these things out the way. But I have been playing with, like Geordie, I have been playing with my colour chart for my wallpaper, and I will show you the wallpaper. So this is called Bramble, and it wasn't very expensive. I think I got it for just under £10 a roll because I had a discount off Google. So that's the one I'm going for. And I kind of think I'm going to go for ball green, Farrow and ball green, to pick out the pale green. And I quite like that. I've used this ball green before. I did it in my bedroom when we lived in the bungalow, and it's a really pretty green. So I'm kind of excited to get going with that. The mess is starting to get more and more, and I seem to have less and less kitchen, but it's only temporary, obviously. And then I've been thinking about my window treatment. So I am thinking, and I'm just thinking out loud now, I don't want everything to be too matchy and too twee. Geordie's meowing outside, excuse Geordie. So I'm thinking maybe, like a man's tweedy flannel jacket kind of fabric look, for maybe a couple of frills against the windows. And I think that might bring it all together, country cottage-y. Some nice brass rods, I think, to match the brass of the tap. And then have all my windows nice and open so I can see out into the garden, when I'm stood at the sink and things like that. That's the plan. Anyway, I won't get much done if I'm spending chatting. So I'm going to put my apron on, move all this gear, move the cabinet, and see how far I can get with the wood paneling. Morning, everyone. So this is day 3, but I'm starting fairly early today. I've got no plans. My plan is to get this kitchen as much as possible. I'd like to get it all panelled today. 10 o'clock, I'm just going to put the kettle on, make a coffee, and I'm just going to crack on. I've got all my offcuts, which will be perfect, hopefully, to cut down for under the windowsill. Hope I'm going to have enough. I hope so, because I got the job lot in B&Q. Anyway, so I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Still got my biscuits, my cookies that I made yesterday. Have maybe one for my breakfast. haven't got time to be making toast and things like that. And obviously I'm going to have to move all this as I come around. So I'll work under the windowsill and then I'll move everything off this side onto this side. Hopefully it won't take me too long. If I'm working kind of like a conveyor belt system, measure, cut, glue, that might be a little bit quicker. So anyway, enough chat, coffee, and let's see how far I get today. So good morning. I think this is day 4, day 5. I've lost track. It's Monday. Back today to put the dado on. I'm still feeling pretty under the weather, rubbish. But I'm just going to plow on. I don't know whether it's like, just exhausted from doing all this. It is a lot for little old me, but I'm just going to keep going because I want to see an end to it. So I've got the dado and I've got 5 lengths of 2.4 meters. So I'm hoping that's enough. Hope my calculations are right. So the dado is going to go flush against the wood strip, and then it will cover all, the joins from where the paneling meets the wood strip, and it'll be obviously flush like that. And then I can have a go at painting, see what it looks like with the colour that I've already got, the Farron ball green. I like the ball green, but I also like the Farron ball French grey, which is a green, shade of green, even though it says French grey. I think it's like a shade of green. Not sure, so I need to clear all this away. I'm going to work my way along this side. I've got my mitre box to do mitre cuts. So fingers crossed I can do the mitre cuts okay. I'll practice on a piece of scrap first to make sure I've got the angles right. But hopefully this will go on fairly quick. Bit of no nails and some panel pins, and hopefully get this on. And once it's on, then I can get on with the wallpaper. I really want to see the end of this kitchen renovation this week. I don't want it dragging on into another week. Seriously, I've had enough. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So day 5, day 6, I've lost track. All the dado is on. That wasn't so much hard. It was just tiring, cutting all the angles, and I had to get it in my head if I was doing an internal angle or an external angle. Was I going from the left to the right, or was I going from the right to the left? Once I got that into my head, I think I was okay. They're not perfect. My joins, my mitre joins are not perfect. You know, they're not Tom standard, they're my standard. But I did it, and I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out. I did all the caulking. I just need to sand off little areas and fill in some of the little points, some of the mitre joints that aren't quite perfect. Maybe put a little bit more filler in. I'm quite proud of myself, actually, because that's the first thing I've ever done like this on my own. All the paneling and the dado, and the main job, hard work job, I would say, is over. Wallpaper next. Well, wallpaper last, paint next. So I couldn't decide whether I was going to go for the, let me just get the right way round, the ball green or the French grey. I've gone for the French grey. So I've just been to B&Q and got a tin mixed. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to do all the paneling and the dado. It will be enough. I'll make sure it's enough. I'll spread it out. £30 a tin. It's just everything you do is just ridiculous. So I've got that. So I'll give that a quick stir, and I'm going to get the paint on the walls. I'm going to paint the paneling and the dado first, and then last job, well, there's other things to do, but the last main decorating job is putting on the wallpaper. I cannot tell you, I'm so looking forward to getting this kitchen done. I am. The mess is really, really starting to annoy me now, because it just literally, as you can see, it's just a mess. It's just everywhere. Everywhere. Here, nothing's put away. If it is put away, it's just been put away anyway, it'll do. So everything needs taking out again once I've done it all. The kitchen cupboards need taking out and retidying. I need to pattern out where I'm going to put my the gadgets, where they're going to go for the real position that they're going to go. And I can't wait to get all my knickknacks up on the wall, all my shelves, and things like this, all my knickknacks. Can't wait to dress the room, but that will be in the next video. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to get all this done in this video. It's hard work. I'm really, really proud of myself. Yes, I feel as if I'm like downward hill towards the finish line. So without further ado, let's open this tin. and it's going to look quite nice. So I better go and get my apron on, get my paintbrush, and let's make a good start on getting this wood paneling painted. It is now 4:10 in the afternoon, so it's a bit of a late start for me, but I'll keep going until time for dinner, 7 o'clock maybe, and see how far I can get done, because I really would like to get this wallpapering done, the whole room, tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. I want this kitchen finished tomorrow, as in all the decorating finished. So better crack on. Just had enough paint. So I've done 2 coats. I've got enough left to do behind the radiator, but I need Tom to take the radiator off and turn the water off so I can paint behind there. So that's hopefully should be enough to do the 2 coats behind there, and hopefully a little bit left that I can just put into a maybe airtight container and touch up where I need to touch up. But at least the 2 coats are on. So next up is wallpaper. I was going to do the skirting boards, but I'm sick of painting. I need something else to do, something different. So I'm going to go on to the wallpapering. I very much doubt it's going to be today, because it is 4:30 in the afternoon now. So, and the light is not very good in here now. So I think I shall wait till tomorrow. Crack on with the wallpapering. It's a long task doing this kitchen. I feel as if I've been doing something in it for days. Well, I have days and days. I think this is day 7, day 6, day 7. I can't remember. I've lost track, and I am really getting tired. It's just, yeah, it's just tiring on the body, painting and sewing and chopping and gluing and nailing. And tomorrow's going to be even more energy usage because of the wallpapering. But I'm just going to keep going, because I know there's going to be an end, and I want to see an end, because I am now getting a little bit sick of all this mess. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Wallpaper day at last. Oh, I can't believe it. It has been a long process. This must be day 7 or 8. I've lost track. I'm on the downward hill now, and got the wallpaper, opened it up. It's been in that box for weeks and weeks, ready to go on the wall. All the painting's done. It's had the 2 coats. So I'm going to draw a plumb line. I'm going to pick somewhere. I'm going to stand on the workbench, because it's perfect height for me to reach. Obviously, cover the hob, and then work my way along. Obviously, I've got ladders as well, but for this section, I'm going to stand on the workbench, and I'm going to use this workbench as my pasting table, rather than getting the pasting table out and it being in the way. This is as good as any. I'm just going to mix up some paste, ready in the bucket, and then I'm just going to crack on. I cannot wait to get this up. I'm going to do the 2 wallpaper rolled method. I didn't tell you on the bathroom renovation video, up the card for that. I didn't tell you what I thought about using the 2 rolls, and it really does work. You don't have hardly any waste by opening the 2 rolls and using the 2 rolls side by side. You don't have hardly any waste, especially when you've got a big pattern drop like I have on this. Anyway, enough rambling, because I want to get on. I want to get this finished by this week. It's Thursday today. I would like to see this kitchen 95% finished by tomorrow at the latest. So I'm going to crack on. Wow, that was epic. Oh my word. How many days was that? Well, I'm into the second week. I've got wallpaper paste where wallpaper paste shouldn't be. My hair is literally thick of dried wallpaper paste. My socks have disappeared into the bottom of my slippers. I've given up pulling my socks up. But it's done. I've actually done the kitchen on my own. I'm really, really pleased. It's going to be it for this video because there's only so much hammering, nailing, wallpapering and painting anyone can take, and I don't want you to be bored rigid. But I hope you appreciate the work I've put in, and oh my word, to say I love it would be an understatement. It's just how I envisioned the kitchen would be. All I've got to do now is clean it because there's wallpaper paste everywhere. There's dust everywhere. I need a proper good clean. I need to get all my ornaments out, all my knickknacks, shelves, clocks, cupboards, all the things. And that'll be in the next video when I come to like do a proper reveal and show you exactly how it looks when it's completely finished. But thank you for joining me on this epic adventure, shall we say. It's been really, really tiring for me. I probably look a wreck. So thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think. I'd love to read your comments, and I shall see you on the next video of my kitchen renovation. Bye for now.